Hello everybody, how is it going? I am Lucas, and recently the Axe-Fx3's drive block has been completely redone to where the pedals are supposed to sound a lot closer to their real counterpart. So as I've done before on my channel, I actually did a series called Analog versus Digital where I compared the Axe-Fx pedals to the real life pedals. And so since everything has gotten redone, I figured I'd revisit a few of the pedals that I did. So the first one we're going to be checking out is the T808OD. I have the Maxon 808, that's what we're going to be comparing it to. It's actually, the Axe-Fx one's actually closer based on the TS9, but the main difference between them and the TS9 and 808 is that the TS9 had a little bit more presence in it. So let's compare them real quick. So this is what it sounds like on the Axe-Fx3. Just for housekeeping, I'm using a Shriver Clean amp. Everything is stock settings. I just put the treble up a little bit. This is totally stock 808, everything is up at 5. I'm using my Black Cat with some Tosin and Fishman pickups, and let's see what it sounds like. Alright, let's switch out, and this is going to be the Maxon. Alright, let's sound like if we keep the Maxon on, let's actually turn the drive at about 3 o'clock, and let's put this all the way up, and let's put the tone all the way up. So we're gonna have to come reflect that in here. So we're gonna put the drive right about there. We're gonna put the tone at about 6, and the level is gonna be actually jacked almost all the way up. Put it about right there. Once again, eyeballing it. And let's hear the 808 since we're here. Alright, go back to the Axe-Fx. Man, they really nailed it here. I don't exactly remember what they sounded like. Right now, when I'm sitting in here doing this, I don't exactly remember what it sounded like in my old video. I'm gonna link that in here, and I'm gonna go back and listen to it so you can get a good comparison. See, you also, the settings for here are also still here. You have the tone settings. We didn't mess with any of this, kept that. You have a graphic EQ, and you can mess with the diodes coming in here. You can mess with all kind of stuff. This is the redone drive block that we did the controls. And on the basic knob right here, this one is actually gonna replicate what the knobs on the actual roll pedal are. We have messed with the 808 here. Let's take a gander over to see what it sounds like with some high gain settings. Where is that plugin I'm looking for? Yes, right here. All right, so I'm actually, just to save time, I'm gonna set it the way I normally do. Let's just 6, just jack the level all the way up. So let's see, turn that all the way down, put that at 6. The tones are gonna be at 6. Let's jack the level all the way up. All right, so that's off. All right, this is gonna be the 5150 with the 808 Axe-Fx. All right, let's go to the Maxon. That still sounds pretty close. I think the XFX Drive sounds a little bit brighter to my ears, just a tad bit, has a little bit more high end. That's about what I could all discern from doing it. All right, so this is gonna wrap it up for the 808. Let's shift over to the Super OD. All right, let's check out the Super OD analog. That sounds actually very, very, very close. So let's put the level right there, put it at about 9 o'clock-ish. No, put it at about 8. 8, I said it was at 3 o'clock, yes. So yes, that would technically be 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock there, let's jack up the tone a little bit. There, let's put the tone way high up. What are the tone at about like right there? And yes, I'm sorry, that was the level. Yes, level at 3, and let's jack up the drive. Let's just put everything pretty much to the left. Why not? It sounds like the real pedal's a little bit brighter than the one in the XFX, but I mean, it's very close. It's very, 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 very close. All right, now that we have done with the Super OD, let's jump over to the 5150 again, and let's hear what it is gonna sound like here. So let me actually fix it the way I normally would fix it and put it, let's put that at 7. Levels will be jacked up to 10. Drive is down, tone, that's 7. Match it the best way I can. Let's jack the level all the way up. Sorry that the pedal keeps moving. Has Velcro underneath. Okay, let's see what this sounds like without. XFX engage. All right, Super OD, let's see what you can do. Same thing seems to be going on here too. You have a little bit more high end on the analog pedal, but it isn't by very much, and a few little bitty tweaks in the graphic EQ section. If you bump up the high end a little bit, you can get it to match perfect. It sounds really good. It sounds closer. It sounds like whatever they adjusted the way it models it, it gets a lot of the darkness in it, kind of what the real pedals have, which is kind of what you wouldn't think, but to me it it sounds close. It sounded close before. This one sounds like it's getting a little bit of the a little bit of details. It sounds like it's getting those a little bit closer now. So let's actually jump on back over to the drive zone patch, and we are going to be looking at the king of the bees, the metal zone distortion pedal. Got the metal zone hooked up, and now before we start, I have to ask you all a very important question. You like jazz? Alright, that was the XFX, the B zone. This is the analog B zone. Just so you guys know, I really should have this in the effects tip of the XFX, but the reason I'm not putting it there is because the first time I did this, I didn't put it in there, and it's actually cutting the, when you go to the analog pedal, it's cutting the level a lot, so I'm probably gonna adjust that in post to get it up to the same level it is in the XFX, just so it's a little bit easier to hear. So let me actually, let me adjust this thing a little bit here, so it'll sound a lot better. The level, put the level up a little bit. We'll bring the distortion down. Now I'm gonna level up a little bit. The distortion down. Oh, that, yeah, I also wanted to test that for the drive. Let's, before we even do that, let's test, see, because in the old pedal, past a certain point, the drive didn't make a difference. That seems to be fixed a little bit. It seems that you got a tiny bit of more movement the more you cranked it up there a little bit. You can pick the mid frequency. Yeah, oh, see, that's actually kind of cool, because you can pick the mid. You can put how high the mid is, and you can pick the mid frequency, which is really nice. So it's a lot like the real pedal. Yes, mid frequency. Let's put it about like right here. I believe that's what I have it right here. But we're gonna take some of those mids out, because the sounds a little bit better the more you scoop it. And as for the, you don't actually, yeah, you do, yeah, this is actually, yeah, it actually is a lot. It's the controls are the same. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. So I'm just kind of match them right here a little bit. Keep it the same. Let me test something right here, mid frequency. See that, the mid frequency isn't exactly the same, because on the real pedal you can go up to 5K, but they limit you on the XFX to 2K. That's really the only thing that I'm there. All right, everything looks even. My God, I've been running both of them at the same time. I'm such a damn idiot. All right, so this is off now. All right, that was analog, and let's go back to the XFX. Alright, analog. I actually find that the Axe-Fx, when it comes to the mid, the extreme like frequencies that it has in the mids, the way it's peaked, it kind of cuts them off a little bit. So it makes it sound a little bit more, it sounds better. It doesn't sound as beehivey, I guess you could say. I think that's gonna about wrap it up. I kind of just wanted to do a quick little video. It probably ended up being way too long, but I just kind of want to do a quick little video kind of comparing the drives again really quick, running through, so that way you can kind of compare it to my old videos that I did, so that way you can get a comparison of how it changed. Also, I did do another video comparing a few of the drives from the old firmware to the new firmware. I'm going to link that in here too. I'll probably just put it at the top if you want to check that out. I'll put it at the end just so you can get a comparison. Alright guys, so you got to give me your opinions now. Do you like the way it sounds in the new firmware? Do you think they could have done a better job? Let me know in the comments down below. As for me, I'm going to have to be out. Peace.